3, 2. All right, man. So we got my man in the building. Let us know who you are, where you from, sir.
StewSoCoast. I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Head collective of the East Side Grammys.
Say that again. I need to
Head collective of the East Side Grammys. Just checking in with Kansas City, man.
Oh shit. Okay. East Side. You said head of the collective?
Yeah.
Oh, we got HNIC in this motherfucker.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, man. So look, I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Sliding through, flying in. You got a card in your hand. I need you to read either side of that card for me. Let us know what you're seeing.
It says, it looked like a joke. It says, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? What do you think the answer would be?
How many tickles? Yo, this is going to be a wild one. 10 tickles. Is that it? Yeah. I swear I didn't read that motherfucker ahead of time. I swear to God. That shit was good. All right, man. I appreciate you. All right, let's get started, y'all. 3, 2. Hey, what's up, Guan? Bonjour, famille. It's Bump Jonas, and I'm here with
StewSoCoast.
Let's go. You're going to hear this like applause and shit going in the background. We're about to have a sit-down and Syke show. Let's get started. All right, man. So I do want to say again, I appreciate you flying into this motherfucker,
Of course.
man. Right off the bat, though, I got to ask my cliche question. Who is Stew? What do you do, and why?
I'm a rapper. I'm a dog breeder. I'm an entrepreneur. And I do a lot of this shit just because it's like, I like doing things that I like. And if I could benefit from them financially, spiritually, any way that I can, I like doing it. So I'm gonna just keep continuing doing the things that I like. And so far, them things done got the bills paid.
Hey, now that's motherfucking word. I mean, come on now. We can curse here, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
He said, all right, so at this point, you are literally making profit off your passions. You got hustles, you're an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
How do you become a dog, and this is a tangent, but how do you become a dog breeder and a rapper?
I mean, I had a homie, I came across him, I ain't seen him in a couple years, but he's been breeding dogs, and I came across him in a Costco, and he showed me one of the dogs that he had, and I was just thinking, like, if I am going to ever buy a dog and get into it, it's going to be one of these ones, so
Okay.
might as well just took that chance, and I bought the dog that I got from him, started from there, and it's just been working out.
So you are comfortable with taking risks.
Yeah.
That's
one thing
not a
for
problem
sure.
for you.
Like, it may be stupid to just jump into so many things, but I'd rather see if it's working or not.
Right.
Like,
Better than
'cause
just sitting around hoping.
there's opportunities that I didn't let pass by that I was thinking, like, it's probably not going to work. And then I watched that shit work for the next person. It's like, I could have did that.
See.
Like, it was that easy. So
See.
I stopped doing that off the rip. I started taking every chance I had. Like, even coming out here. Like,
So, and okay, excuse me. I wanna ask you about that. We already here, but first of all, I just want to let y'all motherfuckers know it's Bump Jonas in this bitch. StewSoCoast from Portland. Portland's resident shit talker, y'all. With KC's resident shit talker. I'm just throwing it the fuck out there, man. When I tell y'all I'm the premier podcast of this motherfucker, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I just, had to do a little flex in there, man.
exactly, man.
But I gotta ask though, what brings you to KC, man? How does KC end up on Portland's radar, let alone Stew?
I've been a little bit in tune just with how they are with the Midwest and the Bay Area connection.
Okay.
So I've always known, like, just relevance of the city alone. But also, I'm a big food person. Like, I know about the barbecue and shit out here. So I've been meaning to go figure out some spots and see if it is what they say. I mean, it most likely could be, but I wouldn't know that until I figure it out.
Do you got any barbecue benchmarks? You got any particular things you're looking for? Like,
I've heard,
because you said you're a food guy, so what's your
I've heard
standards?
that, I mean, I don't know necessarily how they even do they. Is it a dry or a wet rub place out here?
It's wet. It's wet most of the time. Like there's a couple dry rub joints, but KC is a wet rub space.
Okay, because that's what I had to figure out. Like
Okay.
I didn't want to go pull up somewhere and then they hand me some dry rub shit. And I'm not really a dry rub fan. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you a foodie when it comes to this shit.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, is that a Portland
Before
thing?
I started rapping or anything, like I was the head chef at 3 restaurants fresh out of high school.
Okay, my nigga getting to it. Then.
Yeah, so
okay.
I done, my resume's thick. I ain't gonna lie. I done tried a lot of shit.
So let's back to the risk taking. Then that's a common thing for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I always stop and give people their flowers, and this is gonna be a little bit different for me because a lot of what I get to know about you is happening in the moment, right?
Yeah.
But what little bit of research I could do, and I try not to do a lot because I want to, again, do my discovery in a moment, but I can tell, number one, you have a shit ton of confidence.
Yeah.
You have no problem flexing. I'm going to call it flexing because you're letting people, or stunting, letting people know that you get it, but it's not in a condescending way like, nah, you niggas is peons. I mean, some of y'all might be, but it's a very self-assured confidence about who you are and what you could do.
No, for sure.
And I think now is a good time to tell you that, or just for me to give you your flowers on it, because it takes a lot of confidence to be a rapper. It takes even more confidence to be an entrepreneur and a serial entrepreneur. If it's someone to jump off the porch and be like, nah, fuck it, I'm out here. But you definitely got to believe in yourself, man. So kudos to you for that. We as a whole, as a culture, are better for it when we have folks that model confidence and self-assurance. You know what I mean? Self-awareness. So
Exactly.
I want to ask, though, going back to Portland, when did you jump off the porch? Like, and it doesn't have to necessarily be like, you know, in the streets, but just like, when did you decide I'm going to get out here and start pursuing my passions and living?
I'll say I was like 14 when I first really started like thinking about everything that I wanted to do like for myself. Like,
Okay.
I already knew and had like certain standards to live up to that I was raised by, but when it came to like me thinking like, all right, how's this shit gonna work out for me? I started having my own thought process at like 14.
So that's when you came alive.
Yeah.
Is that when StewSoCoast was born?
StewSoCoast arrived in 2019. He had to go through a couple things first, man. He had to go through a couple things first. That shit all had to make sense.
Dollars in. I like that. All right, so one thing I want to ask is, how did you discover your talents? And what I mean by that is, how did you discover that you could rap?
So I've moved all over. Like when I say that I live in Oregon, like I've actually lived everywhere, northeast, south, and west of it. So
Oh shit, okay.
a little bit in high school, I moved out to Eastern Oregon and then came back to Portland after I graduated. But then I lived in Bend for a year, and I was at a house party, and I was upstairs, and one of my homies was in the studio just recording and shit, and I just heard my voice like in the back. Like I always freestyle rap just on some bullshit. Like
Okay.
I'll remix somebody else's song off of what they're saying and just rap some bullshit. Just joking.
having fun. Okay.
Yeah. And then so he was like, fuck it, bro, just get in the booth. So I got in there and heard myself how it sounded, and I started fucking with it from then. I was like, it sounds like I could do it. Like I already be fucking around and making shit make sense just when I fuck around, so why not actually try to put it together?
And bet on himself.
Exactly.
That's what I keep hearing is the theme of enough confidence to bet on yourself. Like, fuck.
'Cause it's like, ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. Like, ain't nobody else gonna say, oh, that nigga, he got it. Like,
right.
They will if they see it. If they see that I'm the one that actually got it. You gotta
show them.
Exactly.
And then they'll be like, oh, okay. Okay, all right. So let's go back to being a kid in Portland, man. You moved around. You doing shit in high school. What's a Saturday morning look like for you? Let's say you're like 15 years old. What's Saturday morning look like?
Saturday morning at 15, I'm probably at Pioneer Square Mall, still in my outfit for the party that night, if I'm being honest. Like, that was like a thing. Like, all the homies will link up, and that was like a popular thing. Niggas is just running out, do runouts.
Damn.
Like,
Okay.
H&M, all type of shit. Niggas is running out. So it's like, yeah, that's probably what an average Saturday would be, is like figuring out what I'm finna wear for what's going on that night.
So y'all was out there already with the shits then.
Cause I mean, like, sometimes that shit just forces you to grow up faster. Like,
Right.
especially like, I don't come from like a family that just had shit. Like my mom, she loved my mom. She didn't just have it though.
Okay.
So it's like, and I knew that. I knew that at an early age. So when you do that, you're forced to go do shit to get your own shit.
Right.
So
There's
then
a
when
certain-
you come back, now you got a certain type of authority over your own shit. Now you do start to feel more grown. You grow up faster. Like, no, this is mine. I went and got it. You didn't. You know.
So that mentality, one thing I want to touch on, it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? On one side of the spectrum, that mentality is growing up fast. That's kind of a street life, urban
Yeah.
aesthetic or concept that I don't know that any of us watching would automatically assume for Portland. Like if someone says Portland, they're not easily gonna be like,
No,
oh, they
for
out
sure.
there and they out there with the shits. So, I mean, is that something that you have to deal with when you're moving around outside of your home base? Like,
I mean,
do they assume like, oh, you from Portland? Oh, this nigga soft.
nah, I feel like they gotta assume that if they never see you or they never talk to you or they don't have these interactions. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like,
Okay.
cause I don't feel like I give soft. I don't feel like you can't walk up and just see like, oh, he looks soft by just looking at me. You wouldn't even think that I'm from where I'm from until I tell you.
Right. Right.
So it's like
Absolutely.
that. I don't think that really plays into it, and I don't really think our city doesn't really have like a soft moniker. It's more so there's so much more white people than there is black people that they think
Oh, shit.
that the white people overcrowd and give us a personality. That's not the case at all.
So we think shit is sweet because it's there's less color.
I mean, Oregon
we
is
see
only
less color.
14%. We only have like 14% of black people in the state of Oregon, so
Right.
that only makes up of how so many. So of course it's gonna be easier for them to say, "Oh, these type of black people are like this," because there's no
It's
difference. I feel like all niggas are niggas, and if you're a street nigga, you're a street nigga, no
Regardless
matter
of how
where
you
you
talk.
from.
And that's something we was kind of talking about off camera was like the dialect and the grammar, and you hear someone talk a certain way and you think it's
Exactly.
gonna be this, like, oh, he's an accountant, he's good with numbers, and it's like, no, he's gonna figure for a leg lock you. And
Exactly.
Okay.
Like, and man, I've seen kids that look like they ain't never hurt nobody are on the news for 2-3 of them. So it's
Right.
like you can't really put it past nobody nowhere. Like, I feel like it's gangster shit everywhere.
Come on now, that's what it is. The other part that I want to talk about, or just I said it was a double edged or two-sided thing, and it's again part of it is like Portland. We don't think of that angle, right?
Yeah.
To what you said. The other side though is when I come across folks from Portland or from the Pacific Northwest, there's a sense at one point I would say, oh, they kind of are influenced by the Bay Area, but if you kind of step back though, it's almost like more this is the full scope of West Coast of the style and the sound, and it's spread not just from one region but all over. But ultimately, my question is, where do you think Portland gets its influence from when it comes to style,
So-
fashion, and sound?
So you know how like during like the pioneer period and everything, they called like back then they called them the Oregon settlers and stuff, right? The people
Okay.
that started in Oregon and all that. So then, you know, Oregon, we pioneered a lot of shit that the Bay do.
Oh shit! Let's
A lot
let's
of
get to it.
A lot of it. Rest in peace, Psycho. This dance beat.
Okay,
That's an iconic sound. Like,
that's a serious statement you're making, though, right? Like, you know what
That's
you're saying, right?
yeah.
Okay. I'm
Like-
not checking, but I'm just
and
like,
it's
yo.
like Fizz Pills. Where y'all think he popped his first one at?
Oh shit. Okay.
Like, a lot of that
Oh,
shit.
I get what you're
Like,
saying. I
a
get
lot
you
of
saying.
that, a lot of that
Yeah.
culture derived from right up top, and it's cool. We don't necessarily need all
But
the credit.
Okay,
Like,
why don't y'all claim it more? Or am I miss?
because
Are we
it's
missing
such a,
that?
it's. I feel like there was some things that happened back in the day where there was just not a lot of credit split, and credit wasn't given where it's due, and that's cool, fine, whatever. We're not asking for no handout, but if y'all are just gonna sit here and try to make it seem like I get it, the whole West Coast sound thing, but Pacific Northwest is called the Pacific Northwest for a reason. Like there's 2 states up there that
Right.
then brought things down to everywhere. Like
so that's
we all
what
have the
that's
same.
really what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's
like we all got the same lingos. We all got the same. We all drive the same type of starter cars. I'm pretty sure every nigga in Oakland didn't had a 2003 Benz for their first hot foreign. Like, like all of them. So it's like,
so okay. So really, I almost should step back and be like, okay, hold up, then.
a lot of shit is very identical, but it's not as in we took it from them.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shit has started where we come from. It's just they don't know.
Right.
It's very
That's what I
unheard
say.
of.
Like it sounds like we are so, and I say we like the Bay, right? Because I have a
Yeah.
connection to the Bay, so we're so used to this norm, this default, that we don't even realize that this could have been new to us at some point. This could have
feel
been
like-
influenced to us.
I feel like what it really is that the Bay saw potential in the energy with the sound, and they turned that shit up 1,000 with the whole hyphy movement.
Right. And then
Like our city is like so laid back and like it's like weirdly like I don't know how to explain. It's like weirdly like jazzy in a way with the music. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
like we got people like Amine, like he can drop some shit that'll turn up a club, or he can drop some shit that you could listen to with a glass of wine with your bitch. So it's
Right.
like it's
And that-
it's
that-
really a weird mixture. Like in the
that's the
Bay, they're going
catch-22.
straight to just turn it up. Like
Yeah.
we're turning everything up, sideshows, all type of shit. You know what I mean? And it's like.
Are you gonna tell me sideshows started in Portland?
No, hell no.
Okay,
I wouldn't even
alright.
say that. I
Okay.
don't know that
I'm
too much.
fucking with you. I'm
I
fucking
know,
with you.
I know the music part though. As far as musically, they wouldn't have them beats if they didn't tap in with a Portland nigga,
That's what,
and
okay.
they wouldn't have had that hyphy high if they didn't tap in with a Portland nigga. So
your thing is just give credit due.
yeah,
In that sense. Okay.
basically, don't say that we're copying. Like we're not copying nothing.
Right. Okay. So that makes sense though. Then, and I guess I should say my bad
If
when I
anything, we
started the
fraternal
question. Like,
twins
oh, I like that. All right, let's go. All
because
right.
we're not identical, but we
But-
one and the same.
Right. But the source is the same.
Yeah.
The energy's the same. The
Exactly.
intent. Okay. I fuck with it. Let's talk about bud, cannabis, weed. Portland, is Portland part of the Emerald Triangle or the hunt that is? My geography is off, right? But I know like there's like Northern Cali, Seattle,
Yeah.
and Oregon, like where like the best bud come from.
Yeah.
So my question there is, are y'all? Because that the thing is rapper weed, right?
Yeah.
So are y'all spoiled? Y'all.
We're definitely spoiled with weed. I ain't gonna lie.
So you probably leave the area and kind of be like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's hard. I don't leave and I take a zip with me. Like that's
Okay.
how I
You
am.
just
Like,
look, we gonna keep home with.
and
me,
then it's
okay?
like even when it gets to a point of like I'm running out of weed, like I know I gotta probably pay the most expensive to get what I'm about to get back home for the cheap. So it's
Right.
like that's fine with me if I gotta do it out of town. But for the most part, out of town weed be terrible. Cali weed though, they got some good weed. I don't care what nobody say.
They good.
Like Cali has some good weed.
What about Colorado?
The one time I smoked weed in Colorado was one time I went down there with my homie, and for the first state to have weed legal, it wasn't what I thought. Oh God! Like how y'all got weed legal for the first state, and it's just not
Hey,
even
man.
cracking like that.
Hey man, Stu out here scolding you motherfuckers, man.
That shit don't make
StewSoCoast
sense.
went to StewSo scold on him, bro. I'm weak, man. I'm loving it. All right, so I want to ask. All right, this one is just a fun question. We're gonna call it we call it the party spot. All right, so if you're not throwing a show, you're just
Yeah.
throwing a party. You just want to get some of the boys and some of the fellas, the ladies, your people together, right?
Yeah.
What you picking? Are you picking, like, let's say a mansion, fly house, or like an abandoned, off in the cut warehouse?
I'd probably fuck around and get the like house type shit.
Okay. Keep it fly.
Yeah.
All right.
Cause
So
I done been to like an after hours in Philadelphia, and it was inside one of them abandoned warehouses, and no, ended up getting raided and some more shit.
see, yeah,
Paid for a bottle, they didn't bring my bottle out because it's 10 police outside.
see, a
So if we're in an Airbnb, it's different, you know, something more established.
little bit more control.
Yeah,
Okay, you about your dollar? You like I'm getting my value out
no,
this
for
shit.
sure.
I fuck with it, man.
Oh,
All
God.
right. All right, so we at the party. It's in a house, Airbnb joint. Are you doing, a playlist? Are you getting a DJ?
Kind of both. Like if I don't have a playlist made that I can just shuffle and just whatever, just let it play,
Mm,
then I'll let somebody control the music. Like
okay, you
you
gonna
pick it out, cause
get an
I
ox
don't.
going.
I
Somebody
got too much
DJ
other
the
things
shit.
to be doing in the middle of a party to be sitting there worried about what song is playing. You know, like y'all can figure that out. Whatever y'all want to play, whatever y'all want to hear.
Okay, all right. You providing food, snacks and shit, or
Yeah.
niggas gotta bring their own?
Nah, I would definitely provide like light shit. Like I could do the whole meal thing, but then again, it's like now I'm gonna have to charge y'all just to even get in here. So that's stupid. Like, why would I even do that when I can just throw out chips and little shit like that? Y'all are getting drunk. Soak up the liquor with these chips and shit, and then get on.
And
Like,
he gonna get the rebate on the Costco card.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's EBT or nothing.
Yeah, I fuck with it, man. I like your energy, bro. I fuck with your energy, man. All right, so this is a question we call elevator pitch. Somebody, I don't know, man. They see you coming out of dispensary, and they're like, "Oh man, I recognize you from the freestyle that you did, right?" What's a song or a project that they could go back and listen to get an idea of StewSoCoast?
Probably one of my most recent singles that I dropped this year, Can't Get Close to Me.
That's actually that's the one that I pulled up. There was another one. I'm terrible with titles, but I know flows. I'm like, nope, that's that flow. But okay, Can't Get Close to Me. Y'all know what it is. There's your Easter egg. Go tap in and check that one out. And give me, I think I said 250 words for someone else. We're going to make it easy. We just need a 150-word essay on what you learned about StewSoCoast. Can't Get Close to Me. Get to it. All right. This is the part where we got to pay just a few bills, man. Some sponsored questions, all right? Nothing for sale here, just a suggestion where you can spend some time. Shout out to our OG sponsor, Thrax Pastry. Super easy one. And I think this one for you might hit home because you be moving around, right?
Yeah.
So you've been in motion, you've been out the city, back home to the town, studio sessions, dog kennel meetups, right? What's that meal that once you get it in front of you, can't nobody talk to you no more? Don't DM me, don't text me, don't Skype me, nothing. Don't bother me.
I've had a bad thing for steak and eggs lately. Like I'm
Ooh.
on this carnivore diet.
Okay.
So I've just been like really going crazy with the steak and eggs. I've figured out at least 3 different ways to make the perfect steak, whether I got to do it in the oven, stove, or the grill. So,
Oh man, stay ready. Okay, you serious about your food?
no,
Serious,
for sure.
serious.
Because
Okay.
I'm a skinny nigga, so it's like I gotta eat, and it's like I gotta eat what I like to eat, or I'm not gonna eat it at all, and I get full fast. So
Okay.
I could eat some bullshit, and I'll take 4 bites of it and say I'm full, and then now I'm full off of bullshit. I didn't even get to really eat.
So,
Now I didn't eat that day.
Right. Okay. So now the whole thing's fucked up.
Yeah, so I got to be real specific about how I'm doing it, or else I just probably won't even eat it all. Like I said, I didn't grow up having it. Like sleep for dinner ain't shit. Like,
So I want to ask, and this is actually probably gonna be an easy question, but you mentioned you was already chefing right out of
Yeah.
school. You didn't always have it. So does that feed into your particularness when it comes to food, or and does that itself feed into other things when it comes to your business and to performing and stuff?
a lot of it does, because it's like a lot of the shit that I couldn't have, I always told myself, like, when I'm a grown up, I'm gonna make sure that I can and that I do got it. So
Yeah.
it's like I'm not gonna let myself down. I gotta stick to it.
Yeah. Some of y'all could really like. You learn a lot from this motherfucker. Stop letting yourselves. Never mind. Let me stop. I'm talking shit, man. All right, so this next question comes from Bargain Hunters Paradise. It's a local vendors market down in the West Bottoms. Every first Friday weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they put on a whole setup for you, 20 or 30 vendors. Come check them out. My question here is about the shopping experience, right? We got the mall and we got a market.
Mm-hmm.
What's the major mall where you're from in Portland?
We got a few. I mean, they're a little bit dry now just in terms of like foot traffic, but
Okay.
we got Clackamas Mall, we got Lloyd Center, we got Washington Square, and then we got Pioneer Square. So
Damn, okay. I got some
yeah,
square footage on that motherfucker.
yeah,
So
we definitely got a few good malls around there.
in this case, if you had the choice between the mall experience, you ain't got to
Mm-hmm.
steal, you ain't got to bip them or nothing, right? But you got the choice between the mall experience or a vendor market. You got the same, not the same vendors, but the same amount, sights
Yeah.
and smell, shit going on. Which one attracts your attention and which one keeps you walking around and hanging out?
I mean, I like wearing like I don't really care for the whole like super commercialized clothing.
Okay.
Like right now, like probably the only thing that you could recognize on me off the rip is these shoes. Like
Yeah.
my homie, he made these shorts. Like this is his clothing brand right here. This
Okay.
Chances Make Champion shit.
Okay.
And then this jacket, I don't even know what this is called. So it's like I just grab shit. Like
Yeah.
most likely I'll go to one of them vendor markets
Okay.
because
so you like
it's
the
like
rare
it's
pieces.
more pieces of just like shit that's all around.
All right, I fuck with that. Ooh. So this last one goes out to Sherry's Executive Lounge. If you ever need a space where you just need to get right with your soul and just kind of meditate on existence without having to do anything extra, go down to Sherry's Executive Lounge, historic 39th Street, and ask them for a mauve cigar. It's a great breakfast blend. My question here, we ain't talking about weed and cannabis. We're just talking about lighting up a cigar,
Yeah.
right? And my question really is, when would you celebrate? What are the things that you would light up a cigar in order to celebrate a moment? What are some of those moments?
That's a good question. I haven't even thought of that.
Like you say, you ink the deal on 30 dog sale or 30 puppy sale.
I'll probably, honestly, now that I actually had that question brought to my attention, I'll probably light a cigar on my 27th birthday just because
Okay.
my oldest brother, like, he didn't make it to past 27. And I'm
Oh,
going to be
damn.
27 on the 27th. So,
Oh shit, that's a golden year.
yeah,
Okay.
so I'm going to probably, that makes sense to light a cigar then.
There you go. Okay, so give it that's some super significance right there. First of all,
Exactly.
condolences and sorry for your loss. I'm sure, you
No,
know.
for sure, I appreciate it. But
you-
yeah, no, I ain't never even, because I've never even lit a cigar. And that makes sense to light it for an occasion or something that matters.
See,
Like-
okay, all right. Well, okay. Here's a. I gotta wrap us up soon, but I wanna kind of tangent a little bit. Something that matters. What does success look like for you 5 years from now?
That's a tough one because if you would have asked me that question 5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I would have said exactly what I look like and what I'm doing right now, and I'm not successful yet. So
You know, okay. You don't feel
I mean, I'm on my way, but I'm not gonna just say I'm just made it there.
okay,
Like,
right?
I still haven't been able to fly out to Dubai and take 15 of my homies with me.
So
Like
there's
that's
still things
that's a
you need-
different type of success. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So it's like that's what I'm kind of striving for right now. Like, and I'm thinking about in 5 years. Yeah, that's a tough one because it's like I would exactly like I don't know how that's gonna look because I didn't even think. Like I said, 5 years ago, you asked me where am I gonna be at and what am I gonna be doing. Definitely don't think it would be this. So
All right. Well, that just means that success for you right now is one being defined, and two, it's something forward, something that's
Yeah.
progressed past where you are.
my
I like that.
basically like my idea of success is striving for more,
Okay.
just
Okay.
never being comfortable.
Ooh. Okay. I like that. Okay. There's some tangents from there, but we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there with that. We're not gonna go there. But I do want to ask. Ooh, this is a good one. This is what we call, I'm gonna call it studio feng shui. You're in the studio, you're recording a project. What are some things that have to be in the studio so you feel like you have a good session? And what are some things that cannot be in the studio so that you feel like you have a good session?
One, it's gotta be water, because having to punch in and do multiple takes and shit, you start to get, mouth gets dry, all type of shit. And I definitely would need weed in the studio just so that I don't have to keep getting all super clouded in my thoughts and start overthinking about shit. Get a chance to sit back, smoke real quick, and then, all right, go back to what you were doing. But things that can't be in there, unnecessary niggas. Like, like if you have no point and no reason to be here, like, absolutely none, we don't got nothing going on.
Like, why are you here?
Yeah. Exactly, because it's like, this isn't a hangout spot. This isn't the club. This isn't, take pictures and, no, bro, this is a place of business. I paid to be here.
Right.
So it's like, that's my thing. Just unnecessary niggas can't be in the studio with me.
So how do you relax? How do you unwind? Because I feel you mentioned, like, take some of the cloudiness away, right? Or add a little cloud, because you'll start to overthink it. So you have a bunch of different hustles. You're navigating different situations. It sounds like your mind is always moving, right?
Yeah.
So how do you level set at the end of the day and just like, how do you breathe?
I hop on the game.
Okay.
Oh God.
Hey, is the new 2K shitty, man?
That shit, it's not worth the money. It's already $35 in Walmart. It's only been out for 3 months. You can go buy it for half price already.
That's crazy.
It's too easy to score.
Okay, so there's no challenge.
Everybody's good. So it's like, the game's winning and losing is hit or miss. So it's like, I don't really even play that like that no more. I play more so like Madden and shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's your thing. You get on the game, get on the sticks, and
just chill out real quick on there.
Okay.
And then just go ahead and lay it down after that. I don't really got too much, because it's like, I don't really like going out to clubs and bars and kicking it and all that extra shit. Like,
why is that?
Well,
is that the scene in Portland? Is it a bar?
A lot of people, they like going out and all that type of stuff. But me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to say that I look at myself as like just super above niggas, but it's like, with the shit that I leave my house with, like, I'm not just gonna go stand in a club next to anybody.
Right.
Like, because at the same time, like, I know if I can get my shit in this club, anybody can get their shit in this club. So
then you don't need to be here.
So exactly. Like, I don't need to be around anybody that I don't need to be around at that point either. So it's like, and I don't like being just drunk outside loose like a female. Like,
so you really like move intentionally.
Yeah, I'm very calculated.
Where does that? Okay, I know we on super tangent, y'all, but this is flowing so well. I'm fucking with this conversation. Yeah. Where does that strategy or that calculation come from? I mean, is that something you picked up being off the porch, or do you feel like that was early on? That shit
really like struck, and I got hip to it when my brother died, because he was just casualty of a crossfire. Like, he's a civilian. You feel me? Like,
okay.
Straight up, no issues, no nothing. Like, so when that happened, it's more like, I didn't want to like go out like that. Like, right. I don't want to be at a bar drunk thinking it's cool, and like, because he was always like, I'm good. This is my city. This is where I grew up. Like, why would I not be good in my city?
Right.
This is exactly why.
So from then on, you're like, okay, no missteps.
I'm not just finna be acting like it's just good where I grew up. I don't care how many houses I done had on these blocks. Somebody else done lived there after me.
Come on, y'all. Motherfucking gems, man. Motherfucking gems. All right, man. We're actually at the last question, at the wrap of this. But we're going to have to find a way to either bring you back, or
no, for sure.
We're going to do something, man. Actually, hold on. When you're performing, so I know that you're not doing the show while you're out here right now, are you? Or?
Nah, not that I know of.
Okay, but when you're on stage doing your thing, what's your aura? What's the color of your aura look like?
Depending on how them first 4 pairs of eyes I connect with
Yeah.
in that front.
Yeah.
If I look at y'all and I can tell that like, okay, they interested, then I'm gonna be a little bit more confident, show a little bit more bravado, like
Okay.
fuck it, all right, Stu's in here.
All right.
But if I don't see none of that energy, then it's more like I'm gonna be laid back a little bit, you know what I mean? Just rap my shit and pep off, man. Fuck it.
Pep off. Hey, that was some straight Portland shit. That was I love it. All right, man. So we are at the final question. This is something that I ask everybody. Like I said, I hope to get a chance to ask you again. When it's all said and done, when they've got a chance to even listen to Can't Get Close to Me, right?
Yeah.
They've seen you perform. What is it you want the old or new fans to walk away with as far as the Stew experience?
Just to know and understand that I'm not working with this rap shit. I'm not building this rap shit to be here today and gone tomorrow. I'm doing this shit to be around. I'm trying to be a household name. I don't want to just be known for a viral moment.
There it is. This motherfucker here for longevity and legacy. I fuck with that, man. And apparently, you know what I'm saying, the Pacific Northwest has been putting on for a while, and we need to get hip to it. You know what I'm saying? So, as we get up out of here, man, is there anything else you want to let them know? Projects that we should be checking out for? I know you said Can't Get Close to Me, but is there anything that, like, we should be checking out right now?
For the most part, I just got some shit in the works that I'm finishing up. Should have that wrapped up soon. But I do got a couple singles that came out after Can't Get Close to Me. I got Lit Like '06. I got She Wanna Be Saved also.
We already know. We
We can definitely, it's a couple things. Definitely still go check in with those.
Okay. All right. So you out here cooking then. You've been cooking and you are cooking. Dog Kennels, serial entrepreneur, representing for the Pacific Northwest, man. Shout out to Portland. Hey, man, with that, bro, Bump Jonas here, and I just had a dope-ass sit-down with none other than
StewSoCoast.
Man, appreciate you. Thank you for representing. Thank you for coming down. As I always say, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week, and just be some dope motherfuckers. Y'all have a good one. Peace. There it is, man.